yourself, state your name, major, and where you're from.
I'm Cameron Lumar. I am a sophomore psychology major here. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, born and raised. I currently live in Metairie though. Yeah, it's 10 minutes. It's really like
New Orleans part 2.
Yeah, it's in the Metro New Orleans area.
So how long have you been singing, and what age did you discover you could sing?
I've been singing my whole life, but it really became like a thing that people knew I could do when I was like 5.
Right.
Because one of my teachers heard me singing throughout the hallway and was like, and she snitched on me. She told my parents.
Really?
She was like, yeah, I think your son could sing. So they put me in the music program. And unfortunately, I had to sing an R. Kelly song for like my audition. I was like 6, and I sung I Believe You Can Fly. And I got in the music program, and I hated it.
You didn't like it?
No, I did not like
You
it.
feel like it was too structured, or like?
I felt like they weren't teaching me anything I was interested in. Like,
right. You can't really teach.
It's hard to be the only black kid in the class and the only boy.
Yeah.
And we're talking about classical music. It didn't appeal to me. Yeah. But yeah, since I was like 5, maybe like 15 years.
Okay. So what's your favorite part about writing music?
The fact that I can be as honest as possible. And really like say things that would otherwise be really hard for me to say, like out loud using words.
Right.
I think that by making music, it makes it easier for me to put it in a digestible form.
What does your songwriting process look like? Like, how long does it take you? When do you feel like, okay, I'm about to write a song? Like, how do you know?
I've noticed that it's really about the songs just like come to me.
Right.
I'm not somebody who can just sit down and be like, okay, I need to write a song. And I really have been working hard to do that because I have obligations when it comes to music.
What's your typical environment when you create music?
I like to be like, it has to be dark.
Dark. Okay, I get that.
Like, it just, like, most of my songs have written at like 4 in the morning when like I can't sleep or something. And I have to be alone. Like, I can't write around it.
Nobody else.
Yeah, I have to be like alone. I'll literally lock my door if I'm recording.
I'm good. No interruptions.
Yeah.
Is anyone in your family musically inclined, including singers, musicians, anything like that?
Yes, actually, on my dad's side specifically, my grandmother, she sings. She's head of the choir in her at her church. My cousin, she's also a singer. She sings better than I can.
So y'all probably have a competition?
Yeah, no, I don't even want that. I don't want no smoke.
You already know your lane.
I don't want no smoke. Also, my cousin, he's a rapper. He just did a tape recently.
Okay.
And he's performed at South by Southwest and stuff. So yeah, music's like all around us. Like,
I know your whole family is like you grown up around.
That's what we love. We love music.
That's your thing.
Listening, making, whatever.
So in what ways do you feel like your childhood has influenced your music career now?
Oh man, I grew up in a household where every single generation of music was represented. So I love so many different genres, and I love so many different decades of music. Like I'm a huge like Monica. Like I'm a huge Monica fan. Like her that's why I Love You So Much is like a top 5 song. It was like a top 5 hook. I've always been a huge Alicia Keys fan. I hated the radio as a little kid. Cause like I was like, why I can't pause my music? So my mom used to just have CDs. So we had like a little 7-disc CD chain. So yeah, I've grown up around a lot of rock. My mom's a huge R&B head. And my grandmother, she really she has one of the biggest vinyl collections I've ever seen. And she lets me listen to them whenever I want, and we'll play a different song. Her favorite song to play is Shotgun, like the Brothers Johnson, Michael Jackson. She has a Boosie mixtape, like an OG Boosie mixtape. I don't know why she has.
He was like, wait, what does she have? All
70-year-old woman.
She know all her music.
Yeah, and so I just grew up around a lot of music and around a lot of genres. So when I'm making my music, it's just
it's natural almost.
Yeah.
Who do you feel like inspires you? This is music-wise or just in general?
Music-wise, I'm a huge Childish Gambino fan. I'm a huge Isaiah Rashad fan.
Absolutely.
I love The Weeknd. Actually, Brent Faiyaz right now is like my favorite singer. I would have to say.
Yes.
Obviously Kanye, Drake, because I sing rap.
Okay.
So it's like it's very obvious.
You have a different influence from different genres.
Yeah, it really depends on how I'm feeling.
So describe New Orleans culture in your own words. Like this can mean anything, whatever New Orleans like means.
Flashy.
Flashy.
But also has some grittiness to it. Everything we do, we do it big. You know, when you think of Louisiana, you think all the super seasoning and all the food. We season our seasoning with seasoning. You know what I mean? And you think of Mardi Gras, you think of the big flashing lights and the parades and the masks and second lines, and you know. So there's like a definite flashiness. Like we show off because if you live here, like there's what I'm saying, there's just something about it. Like you love it here. Like you're definitely gonna have a good time if you come to New Orleans.
So if you could collab with any artist, who would it be and why?
All time? That's crazy.
You can pick a couple because I was like artist or artist.
Pharrell, definitely. Daniel Caesar. Even let's see. Definitely Isaiah Rashad. And SZA.
So who do you feel like you make music for? Like who do you feel like could connect more to your music?
Just people around my age group, because a lot of what I talk about is stuff that you experience, you being a teenager in college and stressed out, and you don't really know where you are, you don't know what you're doing, and everybody's expecting you to be an adult, but you weren't necessarily prepared. And I know how, yeah. Like I think at one point, like I was like, okay, I have to write a song and not say the word lost.
No, literally, because like, what are we doing?
Because like I am so confused.
Yeah,
and
at this
it's
age,
just,
definitely.
Yeah, our experience growing up is definitely different than any other generation, and I think that I try my hardest to demonstrate that the best way that I can. Also, a lot of sad people, and I like to write about love because love is powerful.
Water sign.
Yeah, I'm definitely a water sign. I am Pisces, and my moon sign is Scorpio.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you water sign.
Yeah, I'm a water sign. I'm 50% water sign.
Where do you see your music career in the next 5 years? Like,
I want to at least have grown as an artist. Like, I want to learn something new. I want to pick up a new instrument. I want to, learn something new about production, or how to, sing certain things in a certain way, or how to, put rhyme schemes together.
So the backseas of music, not just like singing it, but everything else involved with music.
Yeah, really want to I want to be on tours. I want to be able to say that I want to be able to retire both of my parents and be able to provide for my family and for my sisters through college. That's where I want to be, and that's where I'm gonna be.
Describe your support system and how they motivate you to make music.
Oh man, that's like I have my family is super supportive first and foremost. It makes it so much easier having people that are
supporting what you're doing.
Yeah, my parents from like the jump. My mom tells me, it's like, I think you should take music more seriously, like all the time. And like my sister, like that's my road dog. Like she gets first dibs on all my music.
Everything.
Like my friends are always super supportive. Like, and even people that I've met so many people through music. It's crazy. And just like the sheer amount of people that will come on a daily basis, it's still weird to me.
Right, you're like, okay, wait, I ain't famous.
I definitely don't think I'm any type of famous, but it's just still weird to that people that anybody even wants to listen to my music. It's just something amazing to me. I definitely get bullied a lot to make it.
Yeah, can you drop it? I'm a little bit guilty of participating in the bullying. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I definitely get. My friends definitely bully me into dropping music, but that's just because they support me, and and definitely I gotta
keep going.
And definitely my group, the Deviants, shout out to the Deviants, Jacoby, Caleb, Khalil,
shout out,
Micah, Ken, my dude, my dude Kyler, Javon, Mr. Major Key himself,
everybody,
the whole gang,
So do you feel like music is an outlet for you?
Definitely. Like if I don't write a song for too long, I'm gonna explode. Like it's just,
I gotta let it out.
Like I just have to.
So that's how you say how you express yourself.
Yeah, like I have to.
Okay, so this is the final question. What advice would you give to younger singers who want to venture out and pursue music?
Listen to as many genres as possible. People are always looking for the next big thing, and most of the time the next big thing is usually somebody changing something that was already done and making it newer or better.
Right.
And
just improvements.
Yeah, and also make sure that don't be afraid to critique yourself.
Right.
But also recognize that you can over-critique yourself.
Don't be too hard.
Yeah, don't be too hard on yourself. And be honest. that's the best way to go about it.
Well, thank you for having me interview you today. This is gonna be edited and posted on this website, so I gotta get you consent to say yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Cool.
Post whatever.
Okay, cool. So that's it. Thank you.
Okay.
And we're done. Boom.